My inspiration, it comes from everywhere. Like nature inspires me a lot because you find a lot of insects sometimes in my work, some animals that I like to carve as well in my work. When the insects are so close up, for me I was so blown away, like with the fly, you know, the detail that you can find in a fly as small as it is, you know, so there was so much detail. When you burnish a pot, you know there's energy that is coming from you that you're applying to that pot. It's a kind of way that I think you'll be having a conversation with the pot, because also the time that you spend in one pot, there are thoughts coming from your head, going through the pot, the ideas that you have. And also I think it's a conversation that you're having, the two of you and the pot. Igama lami uMadoda Fani. Isiduko sami uchawe ukhawuta uphalo wenza esikhosha sikambiko isikhosha sikaNomagwala inombende ebhijeli woyidi kodwa isicawu semnyama sakulo saheli. My clan is the Xhosas. We based in the Eastern Cape. Most of the people in the Eastern Cape, they were forcibly removed during the apartheid system. They were removed from places to places. With that removal, some of the items that were important in their homes, like beer pots, they were not seen as something important at that time because they left them behind. So as time goes, that culture of using beer pots in our traditions, it sort of faded away. And somehow I feel like it's my duty to sort of bring it back.
La técnica más interesante y especial que Madoda nos ha compartido es esta técnica que él mismo desarrolló del tallado. Pues es su estilo, ¿no? La repetición de patrones y sus influencias que van desde las armaduras japonesas, los insectos, las alas de una abeja.
Se siente su cultura a través de lo que él hace.
Sus piezas tienen movimiento. Su delicadeza, además su postura, su tranquilidad.
The first contact I had with ceramics was when I was at school, studying fine arts in Sevilla College in Cape Town. There's a lot that I like about doing ceramics. First of all is the forms, you know, being able to change forms, to do your own form. And also with the decoration, because I've managed to find my own signature with my carving, which I had been practicing for many years to try and perfect it. And the finishing, you know, your smoke firing, people find it hard to believe that one can do the smoke firing using newspapers, which is also a skill that I learned from other peers around in South Africa. The beer pots that they were done before, they were too smooth, and you find that you don't have a firm grip when you're holding it. I started to develop the carving. When I developed the carving, I also applied it on the beer pot so that when you grab it, you can't drop it.
Me gusta mucho su arte, visualmente y sensorialmente, porque tiene algo no solo que visualmente es hermoso, sino que sensorialmente te dan ganas como de tocar las piezas.
It's been really interesting to learn from Madoda the way he builds his pieces as well as carving. His tools are very simple, and that's been a learning curve for me, sort of using something, you know, very precise to get a pattern and with the carving, so it's all new.
Because I want to make it work fast, so I started to develop my own kind of technique. You know, so I would do a coil, and then I would make it to become a slab, so that it's bigger and longer. So I would use that, but I would always work in sets of trees. So I would do that up until I construct the whole pot. When it's finished, and then I would start with my carving. I use a can, a steel can, and then I'll put the pot inside, and I'll just use newspapers. And the fire would last for like 5 minutes. No, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing because, especially with the smoke, because the fire brings out the smoke. It's the smoke that gives a texture to the piece.
Yo lo encuentro a él una persona bien humilde, viene dispuesto a compartir todo lo que sabe, a guiarte, a trabajar con lo que vos aportás.
Me da a mí el espacio de ser más observadora de las cosas pequeñas en el micro que podemos realmente encontrar mundos fantásticos.
Sí, ha sido muy enriquecedor que el maestro nos comparta pues, sobre las tribus, sobre su lengua, sobre sus ceremonias, que está todo relacionado con la cerámica, ¿no?
Aunque uno esté frustrado porque no sale la talla o porque, no sé, algo no está fluyendo en uno, él tiene la calma y la tranquilidad para seguirlo guiando.
He aprendido mucho a perderle el miedo a trabajar en gran formato y al manejo de las herramientas.
El nivel de entrega que hay por parte de los maestros que son elegidos, creo que hacen una muy buena selección, porque al tomar las clases realmente te vas con no solamente una sabiduría y una técnica cerámica, sino también a nivel humano.
Los maestros que traen pues sí son como unos tesoros enormes de sabiduría.
For me, it means a lot, you know, and it's very inspiring. For the students, I think I've got an amazing class, you know, as I was saying, that I recall my ancestors to guide me, you know, and also help me for the people to not see my shade, to see me exactly.